of the day. Mutual fund data for the month of November was released just a short while ago. Surbhi Upadhyay gets us all of those details. Surbhi?
Well, it's been a steady showing by the mutual fund industry in the month of November. There's actually a nice pickup, almost a 20% month-on-month pickup in equity flows. So equity flows are now trending closer to 29,900 crores, almost rounded off. Now, where is the bulk of this equity money coming in from? It's actually coming in from flexi cap funds, because if you see the large cap category, it remains very subdued. Large cap funds are not the top choice of investors, so to speak, because you've got only about 1,600 crores worth of flows coming in there. Small and mid cap funds, fairly okay, about 4,400 crores each in these categories. But it's the flexi cap category. Again, it's pulled in about 8,000 crores this time around. So that's the equity story. The other big, positive point is that SIPs are rock steady. There's no change over there. Once again, the SIP inflows for the month are coming close to about 29,500 crores. So more or less similar to last month's levels. No let up in SIP flows. The lack of NFO activity is really telling, and that's because of subdued market sentiment. We've hardly had any big-ticket NFOs this time around. Let me quickly wrap up the numbers. So all put together, 24 new fund offerings, and they have pulled in, very modest 3,100 odd crores, which is half of what they pulled in last time. Last time we at least had 6,000 crores from NFOs coming in. So the NFO party is, pretty much it has fizzled out. Let's see where else the money is going. The trend of investors moving to hybrid funds, that remains. There's a slight month-on-month dip, but hybrid funds have again pulled in close to 13,300 crores, which is not a bad number at all. It's very, very healthy. And a lot of this money, again, going into the multi-asset allocation category, which is something the industry has been pushing for. Again, MAFs, as they're called, they've pulled in over 5,000 crores. By the way, there's a little bit of a let-up in the gold ETF frenzy. Gold ETFs, as gold prices were scaling all-time highs, they pulled in close to 8,000 crores at an average over the last 2 months. But in the month of November, that number has come down to less than 4,000 crores, closer to about 3,700 crores. Last but not the least, the overall industry AUM, MF industry AUM has crossed another milestone. Now, total assets managed by the mutual fund industry are in excess of 80 lakh crore rupees. So steady showing and some pickup in equity flows, along with sustained flows coming into the multi-asset category.
Surbhi, thank you for that update there on the mutual fund data for the month of November. Steady as steady can be. Some good growth month on month, and the SIP number too staying above the mark of 29,000 crore. And that too has had some bearing on the markets, though. It's a positive sign there that the flows continue to pour in. Now, pension regulator